Wow, we're so far off. Let me see. I did finish, but I thought I had another side quest. I'm back. Had a specific scenario taken care of. I thought I had something else I had to do that was of a lower level. Let me think. Witcher contracts. Okay, so we have a dragon that's level 28. That's going to be a while. This is in Novigrad. I don't have anything here that I can take care of. Yep, alright. I don't give a shit about the treasure. Yeah, the treasure hunts are really there specifically for you to get more gold. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel to the nearest signpost. Because... I mean... What am I closer to? I'm closer to a boat than an actual signpost. No, there should be a signpost right here, shouldn't there? Yeah, fuck. Let's just go. Go the wow, this boat got its ass kicked. Now, the reason why I'm just hopping on a boat is ordinarily everything is separated by boats. Now, this one quest with Yen is going to take a while, and then it'll lead to a few others that we're going to have to take care of soon. One, of course, is of the utmost importance to me, considering I am going specifically with Yen. But as I've been saying before, once I'm done with this particular playthrough, then I'm going to get into another playthrough that I'm also going to get into a live stream. So the live stream and the playthrough, they're not going to coincide, they're going to be separate. However, they will help. One will help the other. Watch out for the sirens, especially when you're on a boat that's completely destroyed. There's a lot of work going on outside, so if you hear any beeping or something outside, if you want, go near the question mark. It's just a smuggler's cache. It's not really anything of any importance. Nobody that you can play Gwent in. There's a whale. Sometimes you'll see whales, and they'll actually disappear when they go underneath the water. Look at that. There you go. All right, big whale. That whale was just kind of like hanging out, like, hey, I'm here. See my tail? There would be people that try to theorize Darwin's rather archaic ideal of evolution, or evolution, if you will, that say that mammals like them and dolphins that live in the water once walked on the earth. Now, of course, you had Snorky talk, man. Excuse me. Snorky, who said that dolphins at one point were walking on the earth, but then humans kicked them out. I, of course, will then revert back to what Darwin and science law would tell you, which is that put them together, they're not going to have kids that have no tails. So the idea of, well, they were hanging in the water and then they developed lungs that were big enough to hold their breath for 10,000, no, that's not how it works. That whale is totally in our path. That's pretty cool. Now, the boat doesn't move as fast as the horse, really, but it's better than taking the horse all the way and then, wow, look at this whale. This whale's having a ball over here. Now, I noted that there's that lighthouse that we helped out. I noted that in Game Informer magazine, they gave Arkham Knight a 9.5. I'm trying to complete Arkham Knight in one of my playthroughs, and next week I will be back with Arkham Knight, no matter what I'm doing. I will be back with the DLC called Amongst the Family or some shit. See, Smuggler's Dead. Now, that's the one with Barbara Gordon doing her thing. So I might take a day off from this again to do that. That would probably only be about one day. It's most likely it'll be, maybe it'll be 2 days. And I'm going to stream that at night too. Yeah, I keep putting this thing on hold. I mean, I want to finish it. It's a game that I really enjoyed. It's a game that I really enjoy. There's, aside from the bulky controls and some of the bugs, I really have no complaints about this game. It moves a lot faster than the second one. It moves a hell of a lot faster than the first. I don't know what drugs people were on back in like 2005 till before, because they were making games that were so slow moving. I even say 2007 to before. There's so many games. It was like once they enhanced the technology of video game making, every game took forever to just get going. Even Mass Effect, which I always loved and talked about how it was so great and everything, even Mass Effect moved slow. Let me see something. Let me see which Skellige Isle this one's on. The Haba. Is it on this one? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's land here, and then I'll take a horse the rest of the way. So let's land right here, and then take the horse. Again, the problem with the Skellige Isles, this is the problem with the Skellige. They're islands, so you constantly have to find a way to get to one and the other and blah, blah, blah. But once you get all the signposts and you can fast travel through them, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. You're certainly burning the midnight oil. I mean, it is 12:30 in the morning. Let's get to the Haba. Stop. Stop. Get out. Get out. Okay, now that we're on land again, there's a signpost. We could have used that about an hour ago. That's okay, no big deal. Not like, I don't know, we found anything, which we didn't. Let's see if I can get another one of them Witcher contract thingamajiggers. Okay, I think I'm pretty, yeah, I played you guys. I don't need to play you guys again in Gwent, because it's not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to warrant me any new cards. I tell you, I don't think I ever... I'm still waiting for the Trish Marigold. I don't know. It's weird. It's like some cards I'd gotten already. Like Trish Marigold, I already gotten that card. The Mysterious Elf by now, I'd already gotten that card. I guess because I was playing all the main Gwent players. You know how they have those things with play Roche, play Lambert, play this guy, play that guy. I think by then I'd already played most of those guys. I don't remember where I got the Mysterious Elf card from. I forgot who I had to beat for that one. But I've been to pretty much all the same towns, so it can't be that I didn't go to the right town. Let me see something. I don't know what I'm missing. I gotta be missing something. You're not gonna buy one of those cards. Well, I haven't been here yet. And where is this? Alright, that's further along. Alright, let's put a little marker there so I know exactly where to go. And it's directly in front of me. Well, not directly, and it's not in front of me. Come on, pick it up, horsey. Now, like I was saying earlier in a previous video, you will have a horse race side quest here. And as we know, there are fist fights here. I'm going to take, once we have to go back to Novigrad, I'll take care of the fist fights. I'll take care of any Witcher contracts. Then Velen and Novigrad will take care of all of that. Most likely will not take too long, but once we're done with everything like that, I'm going to move forward with the rest of the game and call it a day. So, might have another week left. We have another like 14 videos after this. We'll see.
Oh.
I can't really go on for too long a video. I don't want to make it like... I don't want to make it agonizing. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't want to make it like... Oh my god, man.
That's it, Roach.
My beloved Yen has to wait just a second because there is a message board here. One way or another, you're going to find pretty much everything. There's no inn here. And as you can see, I went through all that just to get to a notice board that had no Witcher content. And it has nothing going on. There are no ins, no outs, no nothing. There's an outhouse. Wonderful. Wonderful. Way to waste my time. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Back on the road. I'm coming, my beloved. This portion of it is not a big deal. It doesn't take too long. You just gotta... Wait, what's this? Oh, a gate, eh? No, this is a house. Horse, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Interesting little place. Yeah, I want to find all the cards and everything, but I don't want it to take up... Like, I don't want to waste, like, a whole 5 hours just looking for them. As you can see, some of these creatures are a little bit too high for me. High in level, that is. And here we are at the Druid's camp.
That's it, Roach.
What's up here? And you guys got good shit? A place of power! Nice. Give me that shit. I thought I was doing well with those, and it doesn't feel like I am anymore. Okay, let's level something up. Let's go to you. Now this is... Yerden or Queen? I'll go with... I'll use this one. Okay. My science intensity is up 28%, which is good. But I need to unlock some of these. Well, another level up should probably do the trick.
No, but neither do you.
There's my darling.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good! May all Skellige know Jennifer of Vengerberg is a common thief!
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much.
Yeah, she does that.
That Urberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Urberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Where'd you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Urberos's mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
Hey, I've knocked people out for lesser than that.
I'm not about to justify what Yennefer did.
Then don't.
But try to understand her. She's not doing this to anger you, she's doing it for Ciri.
I know there are maternal feelings at play, but this is no excuse, no justification. The Mask of Urberus belongs to Skellige and should be used for the good of the Isles. If Yennefer uses it now, it shall lose its power, not to mention... What? What was that?
Whoops.
Yennefer's used the mask.
Looks like she's doing whatever she wants anyway. All right.
We must neutralize the mask. Mute its power.
Hey, by the way, I know this is not the right time, but do you play cards? 'Cause I really need a good card. And that merchant probably doesn't sell any. Oh, you know what? Let me just make sure. Do you sell any cards, merch? Yen, my love. Why do you do this stuff to me? Why? Why do you always get me in trouble?
Great.
Oh, now we gotta fight foglets? You know, couldn't you just, like... See, she helps, though. She's not like Triss, who just passes out.
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here.
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here, then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
Yes, ma'am.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Well, I do what she tells me.
Well, let's go.
This way. Already found the first spot.
Okay, Yen. Let's figure out this little crazy, crazy mask thing.
This is the spot. Put on the
Ooh.
mask.
Any instructions?
You got it, my beloved.
Seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved. Like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
Hey, this was your idea. You're gonna question me now? Well, wait a minute. You can do whatever you want. Yes, question me, my darling. Question all you want. Oh, foglets. Very nicely. Well, I was only really tapping it so I can get that one long burst. Or wide burst, anyway. No, I don't want to do that.
Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Yes, ma'am.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself.
Oh, come on. I burned you. There you go. She does help. Don't worry. She will help sooner or later. So much for your arm. It went flying. I guess you're a lefty now. Oh, wait. You're dead. That's right. No, wait. You're still a righty. Okay. Your left arm I took off. That's what happens when you hide in the fog and then try to attack me. You get boinged.
Use the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
See, and then she does stuff like that. Where she can find out things simply by using magic that you really need to know. So you don't have to go running off somewhere. Oh, wait a minute, let me go with fucking Velen and figure that out. No, you could be right here, hanging with her.
Don the mask.
Yes, my love.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely.
That's what happened. See?
It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Hey, you better not get too interested.
The one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us! If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Probably.
Just so happens I'm willing to do anything for some people.
Everyone else, everything else be damned, is that it?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So?
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
Plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
Vision, he went flying.
I'll ask again, you play cards? I mean, I will ask him if he plays cards, which he does, and then I'll beat him and we'll figure out what to do at that point.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Thank you, darling. And there's a body. With no head.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Skellige. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
a dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindarsfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Yes, my darling.
See you there.
I still got some work to do.
Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Well, I want to talk to you for a second, Erm.
Can we talk? What do the druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king from their own line, but Ceres will manage. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Krach as her advisor, she has every chance to be a good queen.
You were made a Hierophant. Congratulations.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics then.
Aye, but I've not minded. Since time immemorial, the druids have wandered betwixt the clans, keeping endless feuds in check. We care for equilibrium, the balance of all things, not just trout populations and streams. We're lucky the Jarls always valued us as advisors.
How does one become a druid?
The war. Curious to know your opinion.
Well, I believe Emia's chosen a poor time to wage it.
Hard to find any better as I see it, with the North now in disarray.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some domestic strife. Far too much to start a war. Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's certain to take advantage.
Enough talk. Let's play.
And happen to play Gwent, would you?
Certainly. I got my first deck, years ago, back in Sintra. Proceeded to teach the game to half of Skellige. Why do you ask? Looking to play?
You bet.
Yeah, glad to play around.
Now, which one? I think I'm going to go with Nilfgaard. Let me see. Nilfgaard didn't have... Yeah, I think I'll go with Nilfgaard. Another monster deck. Shit. I tell you, monster deck seems like it's such a shitty deck. But it really kills, man. Alright, this looks a little bit more like a hand. Okay, it's not great, but it's not bad. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a chance. Alright, now we're talking. That's a little bit better. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, but do you have 2 of those? Got it. That's okay, I can just use it on you again. Not a big deal. Ermium's kind of cheesy, so be careful. Now, the whole storyline with him, the reason why he cares about Cirilla so much is he was involved in her past that got her entangled with Geralt and Yennefer in the first place, I believe. I've seen his name before. So I believe it's got a lot to do with that. You do have 2. Oh, and you took the wrong card. Look at that, he had 2 decoy cards. Man, they fixed their cards worse than the goddamn NBA draft. Thank you, I'll take both of them back. Not a problem. Watch, you ready? There we go. And I always get crap. Well, I don't always get crap. I tend to get crap. I've got another one just for you. Oh, and I got another one, even better. So if you drop a spy on me, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to take it. I already gave him 44 points, though. I'll play it up a little bit. Make it look like I'm trying. Just so he can use up all his cards. Yeah, no, he's slaughtering me. He's going to slaughter me, but... I just want him to use up his cards. If he stops here, I'll spy him. Wow. Because I've got 2 more cards than you. You probably should think about stopping for a second. I mean, I'm totally baiting him to use up all his cards. He's got 92 points. Yeah, he took a card back. Alright, fine. He's catching on. This is going to be a battle to the death here. Don't you hate when I keep throwing spies at you? I mean, that's really like your best chance, is to chuck spies. Especially against more of the experienced players. Especially an experienced player such as this one, who, for some reason, pulls out a card from his deck that somehow does not at all alter. There's the Trish. I think he gives me that card. I think that's where I get it from. At this point, I don't even know if I can beat him right now. Yeah, I'm really sure I can't beat him. I know for a fact I can't beat him. Let me think. Do I have... I need to... Yeah, no, he beat me. He pulled it out, that fuck. Maybe he shouldn't have...
Chin up. No shame in losing to me.
No, come here. Come here.
Got time to play cards?
I don't. Ah, dogs are.
Yeah, glad to play around.
You got lucky that time, pal. I'm gonna go with the Northern Realms. This is my go-to deck. Even though I get betrayed by it so often. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. That's not too bad. I want to keep the decoy. Oh. I want to keep it just... Well, no, wait a minute. He doesn't have any... No, he can, but the only spy that he has... That was stupid of me. The only spy that he has... is one I can't take anyway. You bastard. Ooh, we got another one. See, like, it never empties his deck. That's just amazing. Or his hand. At least I got Geralt and Ciri. Or Cirilla. Yeah, I'll give you some more points. And that. And I'm done. Didn't even have to use my horn. I can save that, even though I don't really have anything to save it for. That's the one thing about hero cards, their points never change, no matter what. I mean, I could throw it on that, but that's not going to do much. And I can't use my goddamn card again. That's alright. See, really, it's almost mandatory to have a Biting Frost card against this deck, because if you do, you can clear out their entire defense against you. Unless they're packing heroes. And then you're kind of screwed. Ah, beautiful. And you are not far enough ahead of me. Oh. Ah. I could still beat you, though. Aha! Nicely done. Only problem is... Thank you. I mean, you're prolonging the inevitable. You know I'm going to beat you. Yay! Sweep! Sweep! Give me your card.
Lovely. My congratulations. You've a good deck, but it could use a bit of supplementation. Here.
What'd you say about my dick? Nice dick.
You've a knack for it. So much so you ought to challenge Crack. I gave him his deck, introduced him to the game. But the pupil has surpassed his master. There's also Grimmist, a vile character, but undeniably talented.
Grimmist is a bitch because you have to do a whole side quest for him, which is not an easy side quest at all. Then you have to wait for him to get drunk, which is also kind of time consuming. And then when that's all said and done, he'll finally play cards against you. But like I said, I mean, Croc on Crate is going to play you straight up. He doesn't care. But Grimmist is a dickwad. So you have to take care of his mission, and then when you do that, then he'll help you out. He'll play cards with you. As of now, I'm going to go meet up with Yennefer immediately. We're going to take care of this first, then there'll be some other side shit that we can do, and I'll do the card playing thing. But until we get back to Novigrad, I'm not going to take care of anything involved in Novigrad or in Velen. But I figured since we were hanging out with Ermium, might as well have played him in cards. Where are we? Get around! Around! Anybody here want to play cards with me? No, nobody here, eh? Again, we have to get back in a boat. Going on a boat. We're going on a boat because we have to meet with Yen. And Yen is on the other side of another island. As you can see, this is when it becomes quite the nuisance. Move. All this boat riding. Pony ride, boat ride, pony ride. Well, if you've been watching my streams, actually no one's been watching my stream, but if you would watch my streams, you'll note that from now until further notice, when I do my live stream, I'm going to be doing it as I do this. I'm just going to be talking to my mic. I'm just going to be having the gameplay up. I'm not going to have myself superimposed, not just because my camera sucks, but the setup is garbage. It's pissing me off. I can't get any game sound now, and on top of it, my mic keeps echoing after a while, so I'm done with it. But the way it goes is I go on at 8 p.m. If there's nobody on after about an hour, I leave. And I go about my business because I'm tired of just sitting on there and doing absolutely nothing and speaking to absolutely nobody and whatever. So if you don't get to me early enough, I will be gone. I feel like I'm breathing toxic fumes in here. Sometimes you just need air. That's the problem with where I live. It gets so humid that you can't really get like any fresh air. Because whenever you try it, it's like sitting in a sauna. Now I'm going to show you another decision that I'm going to make for Ciri that many others might not make, but for me, this is the only decision I will make. And the reason why it's the only decision I will make is because any daughter of mine is not going to involve herself in specific shenanigans lest I approve of it. And if a woman has already been with the company of others, it doesn't matter to me. But if she has not in specific settings, then it does matter to me. So, with that being said, I hope I didn't give away too much, which I did. This part, I didn't complete everything. I was trying to complete one thing and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I kind of just dumped it. But find the nearest shore. Then get off. There we go. Get out of the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Pick up the bloodness, or the blood moss. Pick up more of the bloodness or the blood moss. And my beloved is right here. Oh, my love, I have missed you.
Greetings, Yen.
Good thing you're here. The frostbite was starting to set in.
Had a matter to tend to.
A matter that brooked no delay, I presume. What was it? A NECA contract?
Something like that. Can we go?
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindisfjall, but if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way.
I would never tell her to wear more clothing, even in jest, because I don't want her to wear more. I want her to wear less.
Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
Yes, my love.
And what if Craven told the truth?
Barely sprouted.
What if he didn't abandon
in
us?
the grind they
But
lie.
was
Me,
Any of you guys play Gwent?
he was our brother. Sailed on the same longship. Raided the Black Ones together.
Anyone? Voodoo economics?
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead?
So,
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
then speak.
God, I love her.
They say the wild hunt destroyed this village.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on skeleton horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye, that's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough.
What happened then?
Go on.
I ran out to get help, to get Leif. But so many bodies. Yolle, Ingvar, little Necky.
Which way did the riders go?
Towards the sea, through the ravine, on horses made of bones. Bones and ice and...
It's best to let it out.
Get to the point. Now.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
Unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. 1,000 curses upon him.
Remember anything else? Anything at all?
Only that she seemed tired. Very tired. And her hair was wet.
Great. So we know she bathed. Progress.
I'm sorry, Craven. My apologies. Craven. Craven could have told you more.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
Morkvarg!
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skellige.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Yeah.
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindisfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's a complex curse. Meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds, but so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
You are a goddess, so I give you all the respect. Looks like we've got a multi-part scenario, don't we? And guess what? You're right. We do. This is a very, very, very long aspect, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I?
Now, if you want, you can get this guarded trap. I mean, it's not really... Oh, wait.
Come on.
Earden. Come right in here. Come on. There you go. Oh. Not bad. Did you see what this is called? Looked like barbecue fruit. You can find more rare items or herbs here. It's Freya's Garden, kind of like Freya's Garden or Hera's Garden or the Garden of Eden by Iron Butterfly.
A bite. Just one morsel. One piece. A crumb. Food. Food. Shank. Not again. Not again.
Yeah, he's all fucked up.
He doesn't seem happy to see us.
Wait till he gets a closer look at me.
So, where shall we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent.
We have to find this Craven character. We have to find this Morkvar character. We have to find Ciri. We got to find a lot of things.
Craven was here. Look, the impression. Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. Bloodstains. See them?
No. I may be inhumanly beautiful, but I don't have superhuman senses. Not like you.
Which is why you should stay up here. No offense, but in that undergrowth and mud, you'd be like a...
Ball and chain?
Planned to say it gentler, but yeah, that's basically what I had in mind.
Fine. We'll do as you say. If the need arises, I can cast spells from up here.
Thought you might object.
Me? Please. I can be extraordinarily conciliatory.
Yen, look me in the eye. What are you plotting?
Many things. How to seize the Temerian crown, how to sell Kaer Morhen out from under you. Go already!
I'm so madly in love with you it hurts. Okay, anyway, we're gonna have to find his scent.
Craven's blood. Flowing profusely. Trail's clear. Should lead me to...
What the hell is that?
Something down there. Can't see a thing.
Aha!
Craven trod carefully.
Where'd you go, big boy? Oop. You're gonna find all sorts of wolves and everything. It's sort of its gimmick, the wolf thing. I forgot where to find the mistletoe, which I need for the relic oil, which I need for working, and don't forget driving too. Yeah, when you see this guy, you're going to be like, man, they didn't want him around. He seems so harmless. It all seemed harmless. Come on.
No bite marks. Morkvark doesn't eat his victims. Strange.
Is it Craven?
No, this one's been here a while.
What? I can't hear you. If you want to chat, come closer.
Her senses are
Monster
really
tracks.
dulled. Running. Chasing something.
The monster tracks. This one's locked. Yeah, all the gates and doors here are locked, by the way. Oh, somebody set you on fire. Yeah, it's like your armor can do that kind of shit, too.
Looks like Morkvark got bored of sneaking around and attacked.
My medallion is going apeshit.
Blood.
Which means my controller's going apeshit. Yeah, Morkvark is not a high-level quest.
Craven's blood. Craven's blood.
Yeah, I saw that. Come on, let's move. Heidenflieber.
Craven was injured. Started running.
See? Locked. Everywhere you go. Locked, locked, locked.
Craven's blood. Morkvark doesn't give up easily.
And guess what this is? You guessed it. Locked.
Morkvark doesn't give up easily.
Now, where did Yen go? Oh, more wolves. Yeah, usually in video games, you know you're going in the right spot when enemies attack you.
Another corpse. No bite marks here either.
I kind of gotta get up there. Ouch. See, this part is kind of confusing. You're supposed to be looking here, but it doesn't seem like any path leads except outside that, you know, within those locked doors. You can get up here, yeah. Nope, you can't. Like I was trying to get up there, but I'm not sure. Lots of crazy ass footsteps, right? It's like a dance. Ooh, spin around. I mean, I know exactly where. There we go, raw meat. I know exactly where the footprints live. where they lead, but I have no idea where I'm going to find the key to enter. See? Need a key for that.
Craven's blood.
Let's go up here for a sec. Okay, I can't go up there for a sec. Gotta go up that way. Now there's gotta be a key. Hey look, it's locked. That's locked too. Yeah, as I've said, I didn't finish everything in this quest, but I did enough to get through it. Obviously, finished the game once. Oh, there's Yen. Let's talk to her.
Well, what is it?
What do you know about this garden?
Let me think. That it's dreadfully overgrown.
Had its history in mind.
They say Freya herself planted it. When the world was young, the goddess strode across Skellige, sowing seeds among the rocks. But Cerberus the snake bit a hole in her basket. All her seeds poured from it and landed here. Thus, this garden is bounteous while the rest of Skellige is barren.
You believe that?
Is that a serious question? Of course not. Favorable microclimate for plant life. End of story.
Yes, my darling.
To transform into a werewolf. It's a dog's life, huh?
Well, there's not a youth out there who doesn't have a wolf in his belly.
Then the curse confined him to this garden? Couldn't really cut his wolf loose.
No question he was top dog here.
Just wolfing things down, or not.
Geralt. That's enough.
Fine. Still had a few good ones at the tip of my tongue.
I'm sure you did. We'll say you won.
I found a corpse. Not Craven's, though.
Uh-huh. And you thought I'd find this interesting because...
Because no bite marks on it. Doesn't seem strange to you?
Zerrikanian cuisine, Dandelion's fame, and shoes with curly toes seem strange to me, yet I don't discuss them with you.
Reading between the lines here, think I'm wasting your time?
I mean merely that we should focus on what's most important at the moment.
I'm too busy focusing on you.
All right, going back down.
Be careful.
No word to describe my adoration for you. Yeah, and I was always thinking, like, wait a minute, Yen, what about Triss? Triss is... And then when I started interacting with her and had all these quests with her and saw her, I was like, ah, okay, that makes sense. Come on. Is there anything else? Is there something I'm missing? Because I keep getting this feeling. Right, that I know. There's that blow ball again. This I can't get through. It's closed.
Won't budge.
It's locked.
Then must have blocked it, or it's just locked. Gotta go round.
Yeah, so it says I gotta go around, so that means I gotta go around. So when I try doing that, don't give me shit. Blah. Wait a minute, I wanted to... Get back up there. And we're blocked off. Lovely place, right? Yeah, I know. I've seen the footprints. That's also where we can't get into. You gotta remember all these places because you're gonna have to go back when you actually do get the key. And that leads us to this, which is where I'm going to stop for now. Let me just make... Because this is its own thing.
Lots of prints, old and new. His lair must be nearby.
Let's climb up here.
Can't cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard. One lever to choose the sluice gate, the other to work it.
And that's where I'm going to stop. So let's stop here, and we'll try to get through all of this later on. I will see you then.